Oh wow, look at you, making good-ass decisions. Tuning in to DOD45. It's your boy Cass One, and today you get to hear my man Early Adopted talk about how he one time put a straw in a frog's mouth and blew it up and carried it around a music festival, and how he gave a haircut to a dog and dyed its hair to have money sign symbols all over it. One of the nicest guys in hip-hop. You can find out at the Strange Famous Music Festival in Denver, Colorado, June 17th. He'll be there to make you pancakes and rap real fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? Stop what you're doing and listen.
DOD45.
This is the DOD45 show, drawing over discussions 45 minutes with a special guest. Welcome. I'm your host and resident artist, Ty of Art by Ty, and with my co-host, Adrian Taiwali'i, we're having conversations with people who I admire and am inspired by. On this episode, I'll set a 45-minute timer, put my pen to the paper, and we'll learn about our guest through an interview-style discussion. So stay right here with us to experience some laughs and maybe even learn a thing or two.
DOD45.
Malo sole o kwa tenzin wan.
The
Mahalo.
first you could have kept to get rid of the.
Okwa tenzin wans.
You always try to do this. What happened to your jacket? Why don't you go get your jacket on?
I will.
Your suit jacket.
Too hot in here else or I would. Oh, good thing you turned on the DOD45 lights.
I know, I'm on it.
Onyx. On it. Like Onyx. Good morning. Good evening. How are you?
Happy hump day.
Oh, is today considered Happy Hump Day? No, I thought Wednesday was Hump Day. Isn't it?
Is today not Wednesday?
Oh yes, Happy Hump Day. Hey, I'm feeling a little sore. My back is a little sore, surprisingly. I work out pretty much every day, but not the same kind of muscles I used yesterday. We went volunteered for Skate Laborious.
That was so good, wasn't it? Like,
Yes.
I'm still reeling from it. They always say...
Reeling. Oh, yeah, no, that's right. Sorry, yeah.
They always say that, like, oh, you should volunteer. It makes you feel good, blah, 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 blah. And, yeah, it's true. I always try to get the family to volunteer, but sometimes we've done, like, Humane Society work, and you go home feeling worse than you did.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's cool.
But this is a perfect fit for our family.
Yeah, it was a good
there.
feeling. Good, you were definitely on the being a good feeling because volunteering. I guess maybe I had that same feel, but it was just Skate Laborious is just an awesome
yeah, you
place.
just wanted to hang out and drink beer and talk about the guys.
No, I enjoy. No, that's not even anything. I am.
What
I'm
were
a
you
hard
saying?
worker.
No, I know.
I enjoy working.
Calm down. What were you?
I'm saying, I just like Skate Laborious. I'm sure it felt good to volunteer, but I like just going over there and working there.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Okay.
Yeah, not. Yeah. No, I was saying you're like a good person. So you're like, oh yeah, it felt good to volunteer.
It did. I'm still just. I feel happy.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. I don't know if any of my good feeling had to be with that I was volunteering. It was just that it was fun to go over there and work.
It was good.
Yeah. But yeah, it was really cool. I really enjoyed that.
I am sore as well.
Yeah.
Those 80-pound bags of concrete are no joke.
They're 80. Yeah.
That's why I don't do concrete very often.
They're not actually 50 pounds, but then they write 80 on them just to make you.
Oh, are they 50?
No, you said they are no joke. No, it's not a joke. They're actually 80 pounds.
Okay, yeah.
They do have 50-pound bags, but
I remember. Well, I hauled those bags that we had in what we call the cat house, which is a storage unit for us.
Mm-hmm.
They were getting hard and moist,
wet, yeah.
and I took them all to the backyard and did a little border around the garden once, and that I hated every second of that.
Mm-hmm.
I would do more concrete stuff if it wasn't so heavy.
I dug 80 post holes and filled them with multiple, but I think maybe you carried most of the concrete.
I think you had a helping hand on that one too.
Definitely did.
No,
I enjoy good hard labor. I like it.
On the last episode with who did we have on?
M. Saeed.
You guys were talking about, or you were noting that like you have a hard time getting into new music and listening to new music.
Mm-hmm.
When we were in the record shop, you were on the phone with Dibs.
Mm-hmm.
In St. Louis. We went to the record shop and this song came on and it was so good. And just like, it took me on this like whole journey and I was so in. I was like, I gotta figure out who this is right this very moment. I don't have Shazam or anything, but I found it so good. It was kind of Bjorky, but kind of not Bjorky.
Yeah, they were playing cool music in there.
It was, what was that other girl?
Who is it?
Like a Macy Gray almost sound. I'm like, is this really, really old? Her name is Gina Birch. And I guess she's like a punk rock kind of girl from the UK who Bikini Kill was inspired by. But this is a pretty new release. I play my bass loud is the song. So good.
Yeah, they always play. That's a good thing about record shops. They're always usually playing cool music.
You'll have to insert a little piece of that right here. It's so good.
Yeah.
Takes you on a little ride. I loved it.
Well, I came out. Well, yeah. That was, where was that? Oh, that
you
was just
missed
in St.
it.
Louis.
I think you missed the song because you were on the phone.
No, I heard all the music they were playing. They were playing cool music.
I think they were just playing that record.
Well, I think I heard a Moby song on there.
Oh.
They don't always play great music, but...
Whew, it's like a summer day in here.
Moby. Jack Scagnetti died. That was I guess that was last week.
Who's that? I'm gonna look it up. Skag.
Yeah, I want to see Adrian. Adrian's gonna look up Jack Scagnetti.
Okay, an actor, Natural Born Killers.
Yeah, but his name's not Jack Scagnetti. His name's Tom Sizemore, but he plays a character, Jack Scagnetti.
Wasn't he in your movie or something?
No, he wasn't. Not one of mine. No, he was. He played a character named Jack Scagnetti in Natural Born Killers. He's a really good actor. He's had some ups and downs. He was on. Remember when Dr. Drew's TV show had first come out?
Oh, the Rehab.
Yeah. I kind of watched a lot of. Yeah, he was on that. He was in Point Break. He's in True Romance. He's one of the. He's so great.
Huh,
his scenes in True Romance are awesome. He's in Saving Private Ryan.
Point Break.
Yeah. Oh, he's also in the movie Heat with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. He's got a great line in there. He goes, he says, well, to me, the action is the juice. Yeah. I don't know.
How did he die? That's too bad.
He had a brain aneurysm a few weeks ago, and then he had not to disparage him. He had a rough go at things. He got caught up in some drugs. So I'm sure that wasn't great on his body, but who knows? One doesn't always necessarily mean the other. But I don't know. I always liked when we listened to that show that we always listened to. I always kind of liked when it wasn't like not obituaries. What do you call them? Well, just like a tribute when the guy that we listen to does when someone passes away. He just kind of talks about short, brief things or his personal interactions. I don't have personal interactions with Tom Sizemore, but I liked him, and which brought me to this. Sean from Atmosphere, Slug. He on his social media, he just posts a picture of people and of famous people, usually of celebrities or something. And it's just it doesn't really. I don't think it ever says anything. It's just a picture, and it's a picture of probably of someone that's died. It's kind of like a tribute post. So I saw that last night when I was going through for our guests. I was going through our guests' social media pages. So anyway, I saw that. So R.I.P. to Tom Sizemore.
I woke up and I'm sure it's fake, but I was just checking the Facebook for the gallery, and it said R.I.P. Justin Bieber crashes going over 100 miles an hour. And then I looked on my Ecosia. He didn't die.
No.
But I'm looking again on Google.
People like to do that a lot. You wouldn't have had to, that would have popped up on your phone. That would have been such huge news.
So I don't get the news on my phone anymore. It says it's a
hoax or whatever they call that.
Yeah, debunked.
Hey, it's still March Madness, everybody. Get your we almost reached the it's not like it's a goal, but for the book, we're taking pre-orders, and because we did the pre-orders through Kickstarter, it has to hit a certain number. We're 80% there, so go on to the artbytie.com site and I still got a bunch of limited edition canvas going away, and then the raw, the auctions for the raw pieces are still going daily. So, cool. And people are buying those up, so it's awesome. So happy March Madness!
And then we have a drink and draw on the 16th of March, which is
tomorrow.
Coming up.
Tomorrow.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Because wow.
Yeah. So, and then what else? Hey, do you remember when we were doing my last movie, Dark Room? Mm-hmm. We went and met with David Lynch and his company in California, in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't in it wasn't Los Angeles. It was Malibu, actually. But we went to go meet David Lynch and his company. And David Lynch was not at the meeting, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. He was supposed to be. I was super excited for that. But still, the producers that we met with, this was a long time ago, but David Lynch was starting a production company, and they were looking for content. So this is pre-Netflix and all of that. And so, yeah, they watched our film. We went and met with them, and through one of our financiers had met him in a rehab or something. I don't know. I can't remember where I was heading with that, other than it was pretty cool. I had something written down. I had a story to tell about it, but I can't even remember.
It's,
early?
Truth be told, it's actually early.
Yeah. The earliest, probably one of the earliest recordings. I think you can hear it in my voice.
Probably.
Like you can hear that morning, like a morning voice.
You know who I've been listening to a lot of recently?
Let me think.
Aside from my
King Cruel,
favorite
always
redhead.
nonstop. Seth Green.
Lyrics.
No. Oh yeah. Well,
they had a song that came on in my headphones that was really good, and I was like,
Lyrics is seriously the dopest. And guess what? That's funny you said that. Did you know that? Well,
I don't even know who we have on today.
I know.
Is that what you're going with? Oh, okay.
I had reached out to Lyrics Born.
Oh, okay.
And so only got in touch with his management, and so his management said, send us a mission. I hate when it goes through management. Because management never... They're like, what do we get? I don't know.
Is Lyrics still together? Are they?
No, they don't. I don't think so. But
what I'm listening to is all old?
Yes. I don't think they've come out with a new album. But, so now, listen, 2 days... It's funny that you say that, because 2 days ago, I got in touch with Lateef. Okay. And he said, yeah, I'm down.
Oh, cool.
But he hasn't scheduled the date. Usually when I talk to a guest, or like a potential guest, I say... Here, I give them our calendar, our open calendar, and say, yeah, pick something out of here. I hope that doesn't turn them off. It's just the easiest way that they can find their best date that works for them. But I also tell them, if that's too much of a headache for you to go through there and pick one, just let me know a date and I can add it into the schedule. But yeah, I hope that that sticks too, because I love Lyrics. You know who first turned me on to Lyrics?
Album I've seen is... It looks like 2013. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, is it the one with the smoke, like the
second album?
Their two faces facing out?
No, that's 97.
Yeah.
But what were you going to say?
Oh, I was my first introduction to Lyrics was through my cousin-in-law, through Josh Tipton. Yeah, remember when they first moved back from California?
He's just your cousin.
Oh, yeah, my cousin. Remember when they first moved back from California, and they were... I
didn't know you then.
Oh, well, he has a really good music collection.
He does.
And so he had the CD, so one time I went and borrowed a bunch of his CDs, and I just burned every CD he had. But he had that Lyrics album on there.
Yeah, I didn't realize that whatever I've been listening to is so old.
Seems
so very
good.
Relevant to today. Maybe they were way ahead of their time.
Oh, yeah. Who did I hear that was saying, I was on the phone the other night after we went out.
Yeah.
The other day. and went out for a few drinks. But I was on. Then the end of that night, I ended up on the phone with Dibs. God, that was a late night.
As usual. It was.
Yeah, it was a late night. I don't even remember what we talked about, but something came up. Oh shoot, something came up. Oh well. Okay, I know. I'm like, that was only a few. That was
Did you
over the
finish your
weekend.
coffee? I know that was 2 days ago. That's why you had a hard time making it over to wanting to go to the church.
The church yesterday, yeah, because Saturday night was it started pretty early, but it was fun. I had a good time hanging out. It was just you and I hanging out, but then we met up with some people down the spot at Rumors. I was drinking my coffee, and then we realized, oh shoot, we better go get on and get ready for our guest. And you said, oh, you better go shave. And I just didn't realize. So I shaved, and then I put the aftershave on, but my aftershave got a little bit in the coffee, and it just ruined the flavor, the taste of the coffee tasted like my aftershave. I was gonna make another pot, sorry. It's okay, I can still smell my aftershave, and so that the smell of it makes my coffee taste yuck. So yeah. What? This conversation is stupid. I don't know. Who cares? We're waiting for our guest today. Our guest today is early adopted from the Strange Famous fam. He's got a great. He's in this music video. It's Jesse the Tree and Mopes. It's called 3 Piece.
Everything was coming together. Life is cool, life is shit. In the hood or in the sticks. You have good and bad days. Keep it moving, then you shift. Maneuver is lucrative till the pool's up at the crib. Above ground is fine. Ain't foolish when I invest in shit for free now. Goes for you and all your kids. Call my phone and I know you, I answer. Who the fuck is this? Girlie, keep the house clean. Take your shoes off, what she said. Jordan 1 retros, you know I ain't hooping in them. Food is all up in the fridge. Yeah, oodles of it. For the days when it went bad, stench too much to sniff.
Is that the basketball one?
Yeah, they're playing basketball out on the court. Yeah, it's a funny video. I don't know. I love it. I love everyone from Strange Famous, obviously, and Mopes and Jesse the Tree are both really good. And I don't know. It's just a cool song, and it's a funny video.
Yeah, it is funny.
So you're obviously seeing a clip of that video now. He's got this song out called, or it's an album. It's called Someone Will Love You, But Never Forever.
I need to see behind your evil eyes. Her lashes act as Venetian blinds. St. Peter's Cathedral, a beacon, I see the light. Turned out to be Holman Colon, so I poured gasoline over the Bibles. And when the bomb didn't detonate, I wondered when I'll catch a break. Saw Oslo in her ocular yesterday, burning, bosom yearning for the worst one I know. But why would I listen to you? See, we pick and choose who we get to ruin.
I don't know if it's meant to be, but it's just a sad album, and I love it.
Makes you feel a little.
Well, I mean, I like that more. I like music that's kind of that has the feels, that gets you in the feels, beat wise and everything. So yeah, check that out. That album's called Someone Will Love You, But Never Forever. I don't remember what year it came out. The latest album that I noticed that he has is from 2020. It's called Tarred and Feathered.
Wanna dream like Gene in all black tee, all black jeans. My time is up. Kick my feet out from that railing. I wanted to fly just once. Leave my guts in San Francisco, bottom of the sea. Do not resuscitate or throw flotation devices to me. See, God was left of my devices, inspecting all the wires. We're running out of time. I'm not sure I'd like to pull the right one. See, life grabbed me by the neck. I am the rap game Brian Wells. Someone detonate this bomb so I can finally go to hell.
Now I'm imagining he's got a new album coming out on Strange Famous, but I don't know for sure. We'll ask him about that. He's got this track called The Florist, and it's a single.
She's got me smoking someone else's cigarettes. I'm bumming Lucy's, a new bad habit. Now I've got a routine. I didn't know so many gray hairs could grow in 16 weeks. So this is where this leads. In my blue jean pockets, I burnt holes through all of them. Even the back, yeah, that's where my wallet was. I wanted to give her the world and more, but couldn't, so I gave her everything that I could afford.
And that track is fire. So give that one, holler at that one, as they say. He's got this track called Fernet. I think it's called Fernet, pronounced Fernet. It's a cool song, and he tells this really touching story on his Instagram. He posted about it sometime in February. at this bar he hangs out.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Gilda's. The lady that owned it is Gilda, but she had recently passed away. But he shot this music video in the bar. She's like, I think she was 98, and he said it was like the first bar he ever went to, and it was right up the street from his parents' house, and it was kind of like a spot where he'd go hang out. It's kind of like one of those, like a Cheers to You, you know, like in Utah.
To the kids, I'm a mystery. Is it twisted the other way around? I'm not exactly sure how you'd like to picture me. Fiscally irresponsible. Is he balling more than he's leading on to? He just pens it like he's poor. Took the pennant, won it war. Never popped the pin or wore it. I just pawned it at the shop. Off the ab into pawns it. My purple heart is swollen along with my liver, kidneys, and jaw. Wish those characteristics were that of my wallet.
Well, so check out that story. He just writes a nice little story. I don't know who Gilda from A Hole in the Wall, but it was just, I read his post, and it was just kind of like, it was a touching story about this lady, but recently she passed away. But the song's really cool. It's called Fernet. And then I was speaking of Utah. He's got a song called Utah. I actually just discovered that this morning. The opening line in it is, I've been thinking of Utah.
I've been thinking of Utah. You can't escape a mountain. You can't escape a mountain. I know you're not too concerned with my whereabouts. I think of you. I think of you.
I wonder which part.
Well, the
Kind of
mountains.
a big spot.
Well, then he went on and said some verse about the mountains. And then the final other thing I was going to mention before we have him on, he's in a band called O Dakota.
Been standing here with my reproductive organ in my hand. Someone kill me.
But it's not any, I don't feel like it's anything like his raps. It's like singing. It's kind of like an alternative band or something.
Indie
Like an
rock?
indie band, indie rock. Yeah, but don't listen. If I'm way off on that,
Yeah, I know.
don't take it from me. I'm a dumbass, you know. So I'm not a dumbass.
There's a
but,
genre.
yeah.
There's a name for every genre now.
Well, yeah, we get in that conversation with our kids. Like we'll say, "Oh, that's emo." From when we were younger,
Or
there was,
something, yeah.
I mean, what was considered emo then. But hey, classic rock now. Red Hot Chili Peppers plays on the classic rock
Right.
station now. So
But there's a whole bedroom pop. There's all sorts of genres.
yeah,
Like who?
because
we
more
don't know of.
more music is being made. Like our conversation with Saeed,
Yeah.
there's a new kind of music. Are we ready to? Okay,
But I might just take a quick break when we do
take a break. Yeah, shall we take an actual pish break? I'm stealing from. Well,
You sure are.
You steal from your what? I don't know what it is. Okay, yeah, let's take a quick break and then we'll be right back with the man himself, early adopted.
DOD45.
Hot sauce.
We're real thrilled to have partnered with Hob Sauce for 3 simple reasons. Their hot sauce is delicious, the owner and creator David is a solid dude, and they collaborate with dope artists for their labels, including myself. Boom! Amplify your favorite foods with their award-winning flavors. Head over to hobsauces.com to get yourself some absolutely delicious artisan hot sauce. Hit it, Bobby.
Have sauce, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Put it on your food.
Hot sauce.
This is flyover country. No one's expecting much from us. In fact, no one's expecting anything at all. The coast probably think we're at Walmart right now. We're dealing on 5, by the way. Instead, here we are making plans. Big plans. Because in a city where people do so much with so little, what could happen if we gave them more? More beauty, connections, perspectives. This is your chance to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Something that's made of brick, concrete, and steel. but also for blood, sweat, and soul. Something that can only be possible in St. Louis. Because when no one's expecting much from you, you can do anything. Our city deserves something epic. Long live Laborious.
Check out our new partners, Brim of the World, aka Seek, Conquer, and Destroy, aka Aliens Built Earth. Show them some love and treat yourself right to a new wardrobe or some new headgear. And I'm not talking about braces headgear, I'm talking about hats. Check out all their gear and links at brimoftheworld.com. Hey, real quick, my friends, my art is available for purchase at artbyty.com. So if you like what you're seeing or you want to support the DOD45 show, the best way for you to do that is to pick up a print or an original at my website. If you're not quite ready to buy, but you still want to help out, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever else you stream from. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel at Art by Ty and engage in the comments. That goes a long way. All right, enough already. Let's get back to the show.
Listen.
DOD45.
Oh, we are back. Yeah, we're back. Ooh, that's the. I should play that as a sound
The
effect
we're
every
back.
time we're back. Yeah, we're back now, and
It's happening. Things happen slow now.
things happen slow now.
Yo,
Hello.
yo. What's up, guys?
Good morning. Good evening.
Good morning. How we doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on here.
Thanks for joining us. We're happy to have you here, and it's I'm looking forward to having a nice little conversation for you. I conceptualized a drawing for you that I feel good about. So we'll see how
right
that
on.
goes.
Dope, man.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Obviously, before I start our timer to get drawing, I wanted to ask. Do you mind if I ask where the name Early Adopted originates from?
Oh man, we're going back now, but I think this is weird. I think I was actually watching like a sneakerhead documentary, and the term early adopter popped up about, just like fools that were up on culture and shoes,
Right.
whatever. And I was like, that sounds cool. I need a rap name. And
Were
so
you
I kind of just, yeah.
So wait, how long ago was that? Were you shopping?
man.
Were you shopping rap names at the time? Like, were you actually rapping at the time yet, or did that just come up? Like, oh, maybe I do need a rap name.
Yeah, I was not on a serious level by any means. This is when I was like, God damn, I don't know. I think I just got out of high school or something. And I remember we were actually on like a trip went to Florida. My buddy's uncle is where I watched that documentary. But yeah, I was always doing like goofy shit like in high school, and like just rapping over Mobb Deep beats without. I think I was named the Mattress at one point. That was my first because
Pretty dope, though, the mattress.
yeah, I was like 16 because I lay cats to sleep. That would be, and then somebody's like, "You're the vet. You should just be the veterinarian." Like,
Oh my God.
And I was like, "All right, I got to get a different name here." And yeah, so yeah, no, that was it was basically a flip on the term early adopter, but it's
That's cool though. I like it.
Yeah.
It's not like like the mattress. It's not like a rap name. I mean, it is.
Sure.
No, it very much is, but it's like it's different than what you would hear. I don't know. I've always liked it.
Oh yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
It's cool. It's got like I just say early, but I'm sure everyone does that, right? Because as in language, it's sort of lazy.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually went through a brief period there where I was just going by. I tried to like switch it to just early,
Yeah.
because everyone kind of does refer to me that way, and I was like, the early adopted sounds a little like backpacky now. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Sure.
so I was trying to do like a little like rebranding thing, and it didn't really. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep the adopted and
Write it out.
Yeah. So it's cool, but
Well, I mean, it could have been condensed down to just E.
yeah, it's funny. I was
Wow, that
talking
dude's
to
way into ecstasy.
yeah. I was actually talking to Sage, and he was like, "Are we calling you early now when we post this shit?" And I was like, "Dude, I don't know." I was like, I'm just gonna end up like Prince, and it'll be a symbol at some point, and then I'll just fade to black.
Then you go back to Prince.
Oh shoot!
Literally
Before we
adopted.
came on with you, we kept meaning to listen to this tracks. Have you heard the song "The Time Is Now"?
Are we talking about Prince?
No, talking about
I don't know.
John Cena.
Excuse me for a minute while I lighten the mood. Just clap with me like the lightning do. Yeah, a bit of soul food that you be biting into. And if you feel me, then I'm writing for you.
Oh shit!
The wrestler guy?
Yeah, it's a rap.
No, I don't know if I have.
Well, because I'm pretty. Isn't John Cena's a Bostonian, right?
Oh damn! I should know that, but I mean, I was a big wrestling into it when I was younger.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
pretty sure he's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's. What's the? Do you guys do the? You know, like Utahns do, like I'm 801 strong, whatever you call that. I don't know what you call that when you area code where you're from.
Oh,
Does
shit,
Boston have? Is that like a? Does it have a main one? Or is there a
I'm 508. That's Massachusetts. But yeah, I think Boston is like 603. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But 508 is.
I guess you're from Boston.
Yeah, I was born in Boston. Grew up south of Boston in a town called Wareham. It's like 45 minutes south of Boston. But yeah, I'm closer to Providence, but I've been in the general area for a while.
Well, that's good because there's some Boston talk going to come up in this conversation.
Yeah, cool. I'm all about it. Yeah, that's always.
I'll get this timer started and I'll start drawing for you.
Right on.
And we should start off with my what I call my stupid questions, but they get my brain working and it makes it a little easier. So the first thing that we'll ask you is the Sophie's Choice question. If they made a movie about you, who would you prefer to play you, Michael Cera or Michael Rappaport?
Oh damn! I thought we were gonna say John Cena. But,
he's not big enough.
No, I'm not. I like Michael Cera.
Yeah,
I would go with him because I think. I think he's probably the better route to go.
Were you gonna say you're not a Michael Rappaport fan?
I mean, I'm not really. I know who he is.
Yeah,
I know who he is, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't really.
Not up on his. Yeah,
I'm not really up on his shit, but.
Plus, you might get something a little more interesting out of Michael Cera playing you.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's funnier in like his awkward humor.
Are you awkward at all, like Michael Cera?
No, I don't think nearly as close.
Yeah,
I'm
awkward.
But I mean, awkward is good though. Like he's awkward and he totally owns it. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
no, I think that dude's funny though. And I think my girlfriend has a crush on him too, so that would be like a funny.
Oh, word!
Celebrity, yeah.
Well, he's in one of our favorite movies. What's that movie called?
Favorite movie? He's in Juno.
The kids love it. Yeah, he
Juno.
is.
Oh, the
Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's
it's
a good
movie. How about this? Francis Ford Coppola's Outsiders or Rumblefish? You may not. I don't know if you've seen them, but.
Dude, I'm not. I'm embarrassed to say I'm not up on either of those.
It's okay. Have you never seen Outsiders? Or I mean,
The Outsiders. You probably read it in high school. I forgot the point of the book.
Do they read Outsiders in high school?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
No.
Well, they're both good movies, very similar, but I'll pick one for you.
Please.
Rumble. I think Rumblefish is the better movie, but The Outsiders is way more popular. Who owns that Francis name better, Sage or you?
Oh, do you mean my middle name?
Yeah.
I mean, Sage has got it for sure. I mean, that's my birth name, and I'm gonna give it to him because he's the guy.
I was just gonna ask you because I see your lineup of shoes, and you had mentioned that. Something about Sneakerhead movie. Is it Nike or Nike?
Oh man, I just always have known it as Nike.
Okay, because that's what I call it. But then every once in a while, someone will correct me and say Nike.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never even heard that one.
Okay. Because with all the Nikes I see back there, I thought that
Adrian once got corrected. It was called. They were called What did he say? What did the guy say, Adrian?
So you know the soda water LaCroix. Someone was like, "Oh, you mean LaCroix?" And I was like, "Oh man,
God damn, that's not right." Yeah, it's LaCroix, right?
It is LaCroix.
And I was in some hipster coffee shop, and I was like, "Can I get a couple LaCroix?" And LaCroix.
That's funny.
Next year, I'm calling it La Croix, and then
And then somebody else is like, what are you saying?
yeah, they're like, go look at their website. It says LaCroix. Sounds like enjoy. I'm like, oh, okay.
You know, it's funny too. That's like $1 soda. That's not even a fancy. That's like a Walmart. You know what I mean? So people trying to be bougie over a Walmart seltzer is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, hey, who would you rather be paired with in an escape room? Michael Jordan or Mike Tyson?
Oh shit, Mike Tyson for
Oh,
sure.
that'd be so dope.
Because he's just gonna, as long as he's not swinging at me, he's punching through that bitch. Like
he's also
through the
he
wall.
also probably even way deeper. Like he might have an understanding of. Have you ever done an escape room? By the way,
No, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not into that.
yeah, I don't think I am either. I think I'd get frustrated.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm a little bit claustrophobic too, and like, I don't know, that combined with like, I don't like feeling like a tourist, like doing like tourist shit.
Sure. Yeah.
So like, I don't know, like,
How are you in lines? Do you like lines? Like,
I'll avoid them at all costs. You
yeah,
know?
yeah. I don't like that feeling.
Yeah, I'll walk out of the supermarket with a full cart of groceries if it's too busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll just abandon the whole shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'll just do a Walmart pickup at that point. But
Are you a aggressive driver?
I think other people would say so, but I'm you know, I would say no because I'm maybe stubborn or whatever. But
Well, and
I think I'm a good driver.
I was thinking that because you say you don't have time, because that's how I feel when I'm driving. I don't think I'm aggressive. She would say I am, but I'm like, hey, I'm in the car. I drive around thinking, don't any of you people have anywhere to go? What do you?
Yeah, you got shit to do. Yeah, I would say the one thing that I certainly relate to in terms of like the East Coast behavior is probably impatient or like you know, like driving. But like driving, you kind of have to be assertive, or you're just gonna get in an accident. But out here anyway. But yeah, my girlfriend would tell you I'm not a good driver, but I think I'm a great driver.
Yeah, I think I'm a great
best.
driver as well.
The best, yeah.
The best ever. I'm the best ever to put foot on gas pedal.
Yeah, no one's beating us to. Yes, for sure.
Hey, if you were arming up for the apocalypse, where do you get your supplies? Duns or Dicks?
Oh shit! We don't got a Duns out here. I know Dick's.
Duns is like a
Is
small
Duns
town.
only the small town
I
place?
think it's a small town place.
But you get a lot done at Dick's though.
Yeah.
You get every kind of baseball bat.
Well, you
like
could
a
go
camp and
Cabela's.
shit.
Wait,
Cabela's is the shit.
but I think Cabela's is like, okay, yeah, because I think in my mind the scenario is the apocalypse has happened, and so Cabela's is going to be that they're going to have that on lock. Like nobody, you know,
They might be wiped out already. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to go over to Dick's. What do you? And honestly, like, what do you stock up on?
Damn, I don't know. I think anything that could be a weapon. It's already happened, right? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. Yes.
So it's like everybody's in like survival mode. Yeah, these are cool questions. Definitely some baseball bats. Probably whatever propane. I'm thinking propane because you got to cook whatever you're eating wherever you are. And some maybe like a sleeping bag, one of those like.
The little small silver ones.
Well, anything that's like tundra proof, like the really like outdoor, super warm shit.
Yeah. I mean, you're thinking because I mean, winter's gonna come.
We should grab a foraging book from the library while we're out.
Yeah.
Definitely,
we gotta think about food.
Yeah.
We definitely gotta think about
people
food.
Forget about food and water. Once we were talking about this, and Adrian said her answer when I said if you could have a unlimited supply of something, she said water, and I forgot, or like fresh water.
Clean
water. We would have been dead because I wasn't thinking that either. I would have thought coffee before, but coffee, water.
Yeah, I always say the two most important things is alcohol and guns.
Yeah, are we talking zombies here?
Well, I don't know. Whatever the apocalypse is.
Yeah, it could be. And
zombies.
I'll throw in a crossbow because I think Dick's has those.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah. Dick's doesn't sell guns and ammo anymore, right? Or did they stop doing that?
Well, not out here. Not in mass. So like that's a pretty like rare thing for us. I mean, if you go up north from where I'm at, like if you go to New Hampshire, they'll sell guns at a Walmart. You know what I mean? But in mass, mass, it's pretty like pretty tough to even like get your hands on a gun, which is a good thing, I think. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
In a lot of respects.
I say that the guns, and I'm sure I've said it on the show, but yeah, if you have the alcohol but not the guns, the people with the guns will come take your alcohol.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love the crossbow idea.
Crossbow's dope. Except, do you run out of... Well, they don't run out of them on Walking Dead. Like, he's got like an unlimited amount of arrows. But...
Yeah, which is interesting. He just keeps coming up with them somehow. But we'd have to get real. We'd have to pull them out.
Mm-hmm. We'd have to go collect them.
Yeah, I think we got this though. If it does go down,
okay, we'll be good.
We need a bunker though, for sure.
Oh yeah, Do you? You have a bunker on the back of your truck, or do you still have that thing?
Oh shit, hell yeah! I'm so glad you asked me about that.
He built like a little house on the back of his. It is a Tundra, right?
It's actually a Tacoma, so I'm pushing it. But I'm pushing it up the weight.
So it's a little. Tacomas are small compared to Tundra, right?
Yeah, it's not a full size.
Does it have a 6? Does it have that six cylinder in there?
It's a 6, yeah. And if I'm being completely honest, it's a lease. So like, I'm not. I don't know. That's maybe shitty to say, but I'm not. I'm giving it back eventually.
Wait, but then what do you do with the house you built on it?
Oh, so it's, and I can't take credit for building it. I didn't build it. I actually bought it off a guy, an ice fisherman, and his wife was, wanted it. He had to get rid of it, and it was like really
looks like a little cabin on the back of his truck. It's awesome.
I'm picturing that now.
Yeah, it's sweet. Yeah, I've had so much fun with it, and but yeah, we like gutted it out. It was like there was nothing in there. It was like basically for a guy to drop it on the ice and he was just fishing out there. But it was insulated beforehand. The guy put like a 30 amp campground outlet on it. So you could just you go to a campground, plug in, and it's sick. So we like gutted it out. I don't know anything about construction, but YouTube, and we put floors in and made some couch cushions and put a little TV in there. So, it's sick. We've taken it to the mountains a bunch, snowboarding, and I actually just got hurt. I'm okay now, but I like ate shit snowboarding the other day.
Where do you guys ride at when you're there? What's the spot?
Well, we actually need to get out towards where you guys are from. I've been trying to. I got homies out in Utah, and that's supposed to be the shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the best, greatest snow on earth. There's no lie.
Yeah, I don't even know that I could handle it, to be honest, because Killington we've been going to in Vermont. Trying to think like
snowboarding, right? What do you well, I guess I don't know if they call it like you ride like a little board, or do you like to bomb down the mountain? What kind of what kind of riding do you like to do?
I'm not good at all, really. Like I could just cruise.
Sure.
And I like have my sister's board from high school. Like I have this like
so it's smaller, probably.
Yeah, small girls board that's like a piece of shit. And
and I asked that because if you really, now that you've been on the show, you get the invite that I give the guests. Like, we got spots that you can stay anytime you want. But there are there's a local mountain that we all ride called Brighton. That's
Brighton. I've been following that on Instagram. Like,
that's
trying to go to Brighton.
That's a dope spot.
And really, this is my grandma's voice coming into my head, but when she used to ski out east, I guess it was just all ice. And so if you're skiing on ice, you could easily handle the powder.
Yeah. People say that too, because like I guess I haven't done real snowboarding because they like the powder shit, but it's funny, like I probably snowboarded in powder for like the first time up in Killington. They got like a foot, which to you guys is probably not shit. Like you guys are getting like crazy amounts, but
we get several feet at the house that's in the valley.
Yeah,
but yes,
that's global warming. We don't get shit down here anymore. Right. So I'm trying to move up north actually, but anyway, I couldn't do it because I like never done it before, and I was thinking like, is there something wrong with me? Like I suck now, I'm like, I always sucked. I was never that good, but like I could like cruise in the powder.
It's a different kind of powder riding is a lot different than
riding. I was eating shit, and I got home, I like fucking ripped my boob, kind of like breast muscle.
Yeah.
Because I fell and had to remind myself that I'm almost 36, and I'm like, what am I doing out here? I'm not Shaun White. Like, what the fuck, you know? But anyway, yeah, no, I love snowboarding, but yeah, I just like to cruise, and I do need to get out to you guys. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I might even take you up on that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, anytime. Yeah, you will enjoy it. I'll take you to the spots. We'll skip Snowbird unless you want to give it a shot, because that's the biggest part. That's a big mountain. That's you take the tram up, and when you get up that high, you're like almost in outer space.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, if there's like, I'm down. Like if there's, I got nothing to prove, so I'm not hitting black diamonds.
Sure.
Or
Well,
any of
that's
that shit,
so Snowbird, that tram, pretty much the whole. There's no non-black diamonds.
Yeah, see, I'm not doing all that, you know.
Yeah, that's like sitting on your ass mostly the whole time, kind of edging down.
Yeah. But yeah, that sounds beautiful though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Well, I was talking about you have a song that opens with "I've been thinking about Utah."
Yeah.
Covered that song this morning, actually.
Yeah, dope. Yeah, so I lived in Utah for a while, actually, when I was making that record, and my homie.
What part of Utah? Like, was it Salt Lake or was it in the?
Roy was the town.
Whoa, I don't even know where that is.
Roy's out. Yeah, you do, Adrian. It's out kind of by that where we bought that old van. Remember that area?
Oh, that's a nice kind of area.
I think it makes sense that you guys don't know about it because it was a weird. There's
a lot of those towns like that.
Oh, bro,
Why were you there?
I was just in a weird transitional stage, I would say, you know what I mean? And I was coming off tour, and I think it was like maybe my first or second tour, and I just didn't want to go home. Like home was like, so it was weird. I had a homie that lived there, who still lives there. He's like one of my best friends now, but met him through music. And the tour was over, and I was like, man, I just don't want to go back to. I think I was like living at my mom's at the time, you know, just like just towny shit. And I was looking for a new scenery, and it was dope. I moved there and just crashed with him for probably I made that record at his house. Well, I made the record there. I was there for probably 6 months, and then went to another homie's house and moved to Austin, Texas. And that was dope, you know, and finished the record there, recorded it in his closet. So yeah, that was a fun time. I was kind of just like, I hadn't really, you know, I've been traveling, touring and stuff, but I hadn't really I hadn't experienced, you know, you guys probably know how it is, you on the road or whatever, and you got to go to the next place, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
when you're
you
playing
don't,
shows.
you maybe hit a restaurant or two, and that's as much as the town or the city or town you see.
Exactly, yeah. So I was really stoked just to be anywhere different, and but yeah, that part of Utah was very strange, and
it really is.
Man, it was just little things I want to get a shot and a beer at the bar, and I can't. You know, and they got the clips on the booze where it shuts off, and I'm just like, I never seen that in my life. But and then what else? Beer. I think the ABV was you couldn't go over a certain. I think it
used to be 3.2% was the law.
Yeah, so they changed that, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So that's good. They should abolish all that.
It's stupid. There's even more stupid laws that happen that involve all the people who don't drink are the ones that are making all the laws over there.
Yeah, 100%. So I loved it because I like I was saying, I love the snow. I love the winter time. And it's beautiful, the 360 mountain view, and super dope. Super dope. But
how are you on rap lyric game? How do you know other? Are you know how some people can just I know that lyric or
when you're listening to an old song,
because I want to drop a lyric for you and see if you recognize what it's from.
Man, I'll try, but I'll try.
It's not even a great lyric, but it works for.
So this could be Snoop or some random.
Anything.
Yeah, but everyone knows who this group is, and it's it's piggybacking on the question that was. Arm yourself at Dunn's or Dick's. Okay. So, but here's the lyric. If you see me, you see the fee is nothing.
No, I got nothing.
Adrian me neither. I don't know it.
If you see me, you see the fee is nothing.
The flow helped though.
Yeah, that's how he
Is
says it.
it tribe?
Yes. If you see
Dope.
me, you see the fee is nothing.
That was dope. You got that, yeah.
But I don't know.
It's from
I
what?
don't know the lyric. I don't know that
He
lyric.
says it's well, here's the thing. I don't see a lot of Dunphys on online.
Dunphy.
So I
Yeah,
went to Duns, and then I went. If you see me, you see
Okay.
the fee is nothing.
Oh shit.
Your last name must be Dunphy.
Damn, it is, yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna try to use Ryan Dunn, but then I'm like, I don't know if people remember Ryan Dunn. But anyway, he was jackass.
Rest in peace, Ryan Dunn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that dude was
Big-
awesome.
Big integral part of my childhood, yeah.
Oh, was it?
Oh yeah,
Jackass?
CKY shit. Oh hell yeah.
I wish I would have dropped the Dunphy that or Ryan. I'm sorry, the Ryan Dunn. Shoot. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
I was just trying to be cute with my questions, and before we started the show, a year ago, I was like, I hate when the host is trying to be clever with questions.
Dude, no, I think it's cool, man. I think it's like
It makes it fun for everyone.
Yeah, it's not anything that I would expect. I just feel, I feel like, to be honest, I'm just out of touch with shit. Like, I don't know. Maybe I haven't like immersed myself in like anything lately, except for just like work and like my own music and shit. But yeah, so like pop culture shit.
I'm the same. I'm not very good at keeping up on shit. That's why I enjoy having these conversations with people on the
There's
show.
also so much out there. Like you can be in one. There's just so much.
Yeah. But I'm still tripping over the Outsiders thing because I feel like I should know that. I was thinking of like Warriors, is that movie. Warriors,
that movie's great.
Yeah, but
that's a great movie.
But no, I don't think I've seen Outsiders though.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I don't know. Do you like movies? Are you into movies?
Yeah, I do. I'm not a buff by any means. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
I'm probably kind of like, I don't know, maybe just above basic bitch when it comes to like movies, but.
But you can enjoy, but like you will enjoy them. Like, I'm not necessarily like if you have to like know them all. But the reason I ask that is because The Outsiders and Rumblefish are really good movies. They're just older.
Yeah.
So Rumblefish is in black and white. So like if you don't like that sort of kind of movie making, you probably won't enjoy it.
No, I'm gonna check both of those out. And yeah, I don't know. I definitely like movies. Like I like the old Tarantino shit. Like whatever. I watched Pulp Fiction again the other day. So like those are like really popular like movies. But I'm into that kind of shit. Like that dark comedy. I think is like genius. I like that stuff. And
no, both Outsiders and Rumblefish aren't really comedic, but they are dark, but they're really good. You go when you go to film school, you learn about those movies. They're that good.
Yes,
hey, who did the artwork on the Chilling Will Kill You album?
Oh, that is a guy named John Haverty.
Oh, it's really cool. I like that.
He's a great artist. Yeah. And that's cool that you even saw that, because I feel like that is the one record that for whatever reason just got kind of like lost in the the abyss of the whatever.
Oh,
internet.
really? Oh,
yeah.
I think like that album's awesome.
Yeah, thanks, man. I think it's cool. Like, I definitely don't think it's like one of my better pieces of work, but yeah, no, that John is he's an amazing artist. He's somebody that I grew up with, played hockey with when we were like real young, and then he just kind of we reconnected later through the art and the music stuff. But yeah, I think I haven't talked to him in a while, but I'm pretty sure he's still doing it. He's pretty successful with his art. So
that's awesome. Well, it looks it's got a cool style. It's not similar to mine, but it's something that I like.
No, it is actually now that you mention it. Yeah, you guys, I could see the connection there. But yeah, no, he's dope though. Very dope.
Let me hit you with this: Tom Brady to Randy Moss or Tom Brady to Rob Gronkowski?
Oh, I think Randy Moss.
Yeah, they probably have more. I mean, I'm sure Gronkowski caught more from Tom Brady, but I think Moss and Brady's were a little more.
Yeah, I think they just had like a weird symbiotic, like that was like the shit,
Yeah.
And that was like the era where we probably didn't appreciate it. Like I didn't anyway. Like, but that was like the shit. Like I look back now and I'm like, oh, I was watching those games with my dad, and my dad like will cry if they win or lose,
Yeah.
Like, he's like an emotional sports guy.
Sure.
So it's like, yeah, that whole era was more important for that reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Well, I have this question that my kids wanted me to ask. Not of you, just this question that they asked their mom, my Adrian, the other day.
I don't remember.
It's would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf?
Oh man, that's a good question.
It is. I had to think very heavily on it.
You got me thinking.
They were talking for about an hour arguing.
That's an amazing question. You should ask everybody that one. Because I'm thinking like of so many weird things. Like, would you want to be that hairy? Like, would you want to? I think you got to shave every second your forehead. So like that would be because I hate when like I'd grow my beard out and I'd even just eat a sandwich, eat mayonnaise. That's like a big
all over.
So I'm already thinking no werewolf just for that reason. I might go vampire.
Okay. That was what Adrian went with vampire too. I went with werewolf because I believe you're only a werewolf once a month.
Oh yeah. Or
you can live your regular life.
Oh
but
shit,
just
you're right.
1 month you got to lock yourself up. But as a vampire, you can only come out at night, and you live forever, and all your loved ones pass.
You're right. Do you want to live forever? It's like you're in a depressive state.
Always, because it's always
curtains are closed. Yeah, you can't let the sun in, so you're not getting any vitamin D.
Yeah, I don't want to change your answer, but
yeah, see, that's what I mean. That's a tough one. I'd have to write a thesis on that one.
My argument was that I think you could still have morals and you could still control yourself as a vampire, but I don't think you can control yourself as a werewolf. So what if I go eat a whole bunch of babies?
Well, that's why I said
I can't do that.
You build a something in your basement, like a lock room that has that can automatically lock. So when full moon comes out, you go down in there and it locks you in there. There's no way to get out, and you're locked in there for the night.
So you got to do that before your tendencies come up.
Yes, because we know when it's going to be a full moon,
right?
So you would just do it. You would just go into there, put some rabbits and some sheep or something.
Yeah, right. Some snacks for you.
Snacks,
yeah, werewolf's not sounding too bad now because like I think like depression is something I gotta like actively pull myself out of. So like if you're a vampire, you're just fucking depressed. You know
Always,
what I mean?
I would imagine.
And
but
the aesthetic's cool. Like you look cooler.
Yeah,
you're all black.
Definitely have a better style.
Run fast. That was my big one.
Yeah, that was what
I'm leaning.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I'm leaning the other way now. I don't want to flip flop, but I'm leaning towards the.
I basically turn into a werewolf once a month, and it's not very fun. Like, been doing it since like 5th grade. I don't like it.
Shit.
Okay. I'll go with vampire still.
Okay,
nice.
Hey, the town or the fighter?
I gotta go with the town.
It's such a good
I love that movie. The fighter's great too, though.
Yeah. I love that movie, The Town. That one's a simple one. Hey, where do you get a fucking Sonics jersey?
Oh shit, that was shout out Jesse the Tree. That was all him.
Oh, that was his jersey?
Yeah, that was Jesse the Tree. He's a big. I know you guys talked to him. Shout out Jesse. That's the homie anyway. But he's a big basketball guy, so he came through with all the retros.
Yeah, fuck, holy shit, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Sonics jersey's a tough one to come by.
Oh hell yeah, that was fire.
Yeah, we hated it because I'm a Jazz fan, so we had a lot of battles with Gary Payton and the Sonics.
Yep.
Been to a lot of games booing the hell out of Payton. I used to hate him.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
Let me give you a useless fact from the show. It's going to be Boston based, but it's illegal to make your clam chowder with tomatoes in Boston. Apparently.
Yeah, you don't do that.
That doesn't sound right either.
It's technically, but I mean, it is actually illegal.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I wonder if that goes back to the fact that the tomato is part of the nightshade plant and people were really scared of tomatoes and getting poisoned from them.
Oh, you think? Yes.
Wow.
Adrian always thinks deeper on shit.
It could be.
So.
Yeah, that's
possible.
I would have never I didn't even know that, and I would have never even considered that. But because Manhattan clam chowder has marinara or tomato.
Oh,
right? So I think they do that in New York. But
yeah, I had seen that
Manhattan.
before. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I was just going to say on principle you don't do that, but I didn't know it was illegal.
Yeah, just based on principle. I'll give you one more from the area. The first woman put to death for being a witch. in America was a Boston midwife, Margaret Jones. And that was in 1648.
Was that part of the Salem stuff?
I don't know. It was just the first woman put to death for being a witch.
Yeah. I should know that. I went to Salem State, so I went to school out there.
Yeah, 1648.
Yeah.
Now you won't forget it.
Yeah,
let's go 2 more.
Yeah.
An old-timey duel is allowed in Boston as long as it's overseen by the governor.
No
Still
shit.
to this day. Yeah.
Wow.
What does that imply?
Is it guns or swords?
Yeah, either one. An old time. Yeah, so the guns or swords.
I just thought of like the glove, like slapping with the glove.
Oh, not that way. You can pull your glove off as long as the governor's there. You can pull the glove off and slap in the face.
Yeah, not to like switch gears, but I think now in Austin or in Texas, you can also just have like a standoff fist fight if both parties are consenting. And I think there might have to be a cop there, like present, but the cop will like let them go.
Oh wow. Kind of like parents when they give the kids the gloves and they're like, "You fucking go at it."
Yeah, just duke it out.
Yeah. Or like at a hockey game.
Yeah,
there is a point where the refs step in.
If someone goes to the ground, or if
I'm a big hockey guy too, so the Bruins are going to do it this year.
Oh, you think so?
Just throwing that out there. I don't know if you guys watch hockey.
I think we're Blues over here.
We are. Well,
Missouri,
yeah. We got the cup recently. I mean, not last year, but
yeah, Blues have had a good team for a while now. Yeah, I don't know how they're doing this year, but if we don't do it now, we're never going to do it. So
that's how I feel with the Jazz, but now I'm never going to get it.
Yeah.
Let me do Sage has got a question in for us, but let me do a couple of these things real quick. Let's do a couple of FMKs.
Okay.
But it's going to be with famous celebrity Bostonians. John Krasinski, Donnie Wahlberg, or Chris Evans. FMK.
All right, we got Donnie Wahlberg.
John Krasinski.
Yeah, okay. And then the last one was
Chris Evans. That's Captain America.
Oh, he's a stud. Never seen this guy in my life, but he's very handsome. Maybe we'll marry that guy.
Okay.
Handsome fellow. Donnie Wahlberg. I'm not a big Donnie guy. I'm gonna kill Donnie. Mary.
I guess you're fucking John Krasinski.
Not fight.
Not fight.
I'm fucking that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck the guy from The Office just because it's a great show. And I'll be a groupie. I'll be a groupie for him.
Let me do the all FMK with some females: Uma Thurman, Geena Davis, and Maria Menounos.
Damn. Okay, so Geena Davis is from the town that I'm from. That's a random fact that I have.
I liked her.
Yeah, Beetlejuice, right?
Yes. Yep. Beetlejuice, and then I like the baseball one that she's in. I like that a lot.
Yeah. I gotta marry Uma Thurman.
Okay. Yeah.
That's just wifey for
Keep
sure.
her around. Yeah. I know who I'm killing. I'm killing Maria Menounos.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill Maria.
Isn't she hot?
She is hot, but that laugh, I don't think.
But it's just for like an hour.
Yeah, her laugh is terrible, so we gotta kill her. And then I guess I'm fucking Geena.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Just because, hometown, whatever.
Yeah. Keep it in the hometown. Let's hear what Sage. Let's hear what Sage. Let's hear what Sage sent in for you.
That's cool.
I'm intrigued to hear it.
What up, DOD45? Sage Francis representing Strange Famous in the house. Peace to early adopters, certified Strange Famous family. Here's my upcoming dates, just to get a little promo in. I'm finally doing shows. April 15th, awesome. Rhyme Fest LA, huge hip hop festival. The next day I'm heading to Berkeley, California, playing Gilman Street, legendary venue. Last show I ever played was there. That's almost sold out, by the way, so get tickets if you're in the area. I haven't even announced this officially, but Providence, Rhode Island at the Met.
Nice.
On April 21st. That'll be with Mopes, Black Lick, Jesse the Tree, all friends of the DOD45 posse. And of course, we have a free show in Denver, Colorado on June 17th. Early Adopted will be on that because it is the Strange Famous Fest, the first annual Strange Famous Fest. Isn't that crazy? Lots more artists to announce for that. It's officially happening soon, like the announcement. God damn it! Last one! Muddy Roots in Tennessee. Mike, what up, brother? And like, I think it was 2018, you tweeted, someone came up to you at the merch booth and they said, are you on Spotify? And you said, yeah. They were like, oh, cool, I'll check you out. And they walked away and you're like, exactly what a touring artist wants to hear after driving 9 hours and standing at the merch table.
Oh, God. I feel like I remember this too.
Could you, I'm also always in the mix, usually doing the merch stuff and dealing with randoms. Just even in places where like I might be opening for other people and the crowd doesn't really know me, there can be such frustrating interactions. But can you name like your top 3 pet peeves of having to deal with people like that or merch booth interactions? I just love to hear those stories. I get a kick out of it. Misery loves company. Strange Famous. Peace.
Hell yeah! Shout out Sage. That's my guy. Fucking, that's awesome. Yeah, dope. He's doing all those shows too, and I didn't even know about the Providence one, so I gotta sneak over there. I'm like 10 minutes from there, but yeah, that's funny. To answer his questions or his question with the 3, it's got me thinking about my Twitter now, wondering if I should go dig through there to. Hopefully I didn't say anything cancel worthy. I don't know. I'm just joking. I'm pretty good with that shit, I think. But yeah, that's crazy because I think I remember that. And touring is just so brutal. And, you know, when I was touring heavy, I was always in a point where like that little $10, a little t-shirt, $15, like that shit was like really important, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that could be dinner or lunch the next
or gas.
Yeah, I needed that bread. So for homie to say Spotify, that's got to be right up there. You're on Spotify and then you don't buy anything, and that's that's just kind of the age we live in. I wouldn't even like knock that dude. Like that was probably just not intentional. You know what I mean? People just
sure.
It was.
Yep, they don't. What I've discovered through Sage, I'll let you finish your answer, but real quick, I noticed most people just don't realize it. Like that kid probably thought, he probably thought that was cool. I'm gonna go listen to him on Spotify. You know, they don't really realize.
Yeah, sure. And there's like for so many reasons, right? Like kids that aren't necessarily artists might not know that you don't get jack shit from Spotify. So in a way, he may even thought like, oh, I'm supporting dude by listening, which is, at the end of the day, like it's cool if people are listening, right? But yeah, that was probably just an inadvertent, like, cultural thing. You don't realize like, oh, this dude fucking has no money. He needs a sandwich.
Yeah.
This dude needs a fucking, he needs a Carl's Jr. after this. But
yeah.
That's the other thing. It's fucking eating the worst shit on tour.
On the road. Yeah, sucks.
Yeah, brutal. But, okay, so that would be one, like people just not, if you don't buy anything, that sucks. And then my other one is putting drinks on the table. When people put beers on the table and smack them over, that's a tough one.
All over your merch.
That's a tough one.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. So anytime I go to a show.
You can't be a dick and be like, hey, don't put your drink there because you're trying to sell your.
It depends. It depends on how deep in the tour you are and how many hours you slept. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to be honest, I've been like, hey, you just bought that T-shirt because you just whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Usually when that does happen, people are cool about it and they're that shit happens. But that would be pet peeve number 2. And then this is just a story of what happened, and this was I almost lost it completely. This dude, drunk guy it was in Minneapolis, actually. I was touring with Mercules. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. Canadian artist. Fortunate enough to go on like monster run. Like he's doing really well right now. But selling merch, same thing, surviving on merch. And somebody, I turn around and dude is like wearing a hat that I have for sale, and I didn't sell any hats. And he's just like drunk walking around. And I was like, what the fuck? And I literally just went up and I like smacked the hat off his head. And I was like, "Are you gonna pay for that, bro?" And like I said, it was one of those times deep in the tour, and you're kind of fed up, and you're just like, and the guy just had no idea where he even was. You know what I mean? Like he was staring through me, and then that kind of my whatever frustration just turned into like, okay, this guy's not even here. Like he's not even present. Mm-hmm. So I just grabbed the hat, and that was it. But like people stealing shit from the merch table, I think is probably that's like the greasiest thing you could do. So yeah, those that's probably my three. And
how about this scenario? You ever had one of these? Will someone come up to you and go? Well, I guess it might be a little different. Oh, I'll do it. It'll be similar, and then I'll explain why it'd be similar to something that would happen to me. But if someone came up to you and they were like, "Yo, check it out! I made a CD with your music on it."
Oh shit! Well, like a burnt CD?
Yeah.
Damn.
Someone come up to me. I think it was me or a friend of mine, but it was like, "Hey, look! I put your artwork on my shirts."
And I'm selling them in the parking lot for cheaper than yours.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. See, like that's like another one where it's like fine line of like that. I appreciate you for doing that, but it's like,
yeah, that happened to me, and I think the person thought they were like, "Oh, this, I'm supporting you. Look, I made shirts." I'm
handing them out for free. Everyone has one, but no one has to buy anything. Yeah.
Hey, Kevin McKell or Kevin Garnett?
Oh, KG all day.
Yeah, that one's simple.
Sure, Jesse the Tree said the same.
Who's a rapper that everything they make is gold?
I would say that I really love. I would probably say Aesop Rock. I really there's never been something that he's put out that I was disappointed in even.
Right.
I think he's so dope and so consistent.
Yeah, he's my number one.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just. I think I never met him personally, or I don't know anything about him on a personal level, but I feel like maybe he's done a good job of like just separating himself from all the bullshit. Like you don't really even see him much, right? Like interviews So I think like that has a strong, effect on people's music. You know what I'm saying? If you're in that sort of, because you potentially could be in some sort of limelight and seems to, choose not to be. But anyway, yeah, I love his stuff. And man, I'm going to sound like such like a homer, like home team guy. But like, if I'm being 100% honest, I got to say Sage too. Like that's real shit.
Of course.
Because same reason why I think he's like family man. He doesn't fuck with the bullshit. He's like, I'm over here doing my thing. But like Copper Gone, like when that came out, I was like, and I played a string of shows with him like last year, which was really dope. It was like me, Jesse, Sage, and we did like Providence, Connecticut, and like one other one. And he just like blew me away at how good he is live. And not to be like still, but the dude just still got it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
but got it like better than anybody. You know what I mean? So shout out Sage. I know that's like one for the home team, but
that's a good answer. I'm glad you said it, because I tend to sometimes just on our show, like I often comment about all these other people, and I think I just take the Sage one for granted. I think I don't know.
Well, yeah, because that's just your homie. Yeah,
it's just good. Well, I'm just like, yeah, it's that one's the obvious one. I don't know.
Like you don't even have to think about it type shit. Yeah.
So I forget. You just forget. Yeah, I just forget about it. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that makes sense though, because I mean, like when you're just like friends, I'm grateful to like call him a friend now, and all those guys, because like I said, I grew up in Massachusetts, Providence next door. So yeah, Sage was like one of my like he was like, it was him and Slug that made me think it was like okay to rap like the vulnerable, white guy sad stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so yeah, just very dope that on a side note that he's like become part of my life on a friendship level, and all those guys, like You know, you guys are awesome, and I know you guys are Strange Famous affiliates, and everybody on the team is really awesome in terms of just good people, and I think that's something that I needed in music, you know, because I was pretty like jaded I had some terrible fucking experiences, to be honest, with like touring music artists thinking that they're the shit, that, you know, you're not, you're just a human, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know you have a song that I really like, but I didn't know some shit had happened, so I wouldn't even bring it up, but Sage had mentioned something to me about a situation that happened to you, how he ended up picking you up. And I was like, oh man, that's fucked up.
There's a handful of them, but I know which one you're talking about, and it's like, but yeah, I think he understands, you know what I mean? I think we did kind of bond over that, because he's probably been through that way more than I have, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So I think he understands and could empathize a bit with that, but for whatever reason we connected though, and I'm glad we did. And yeah, it was super, super sick for him to invite me to the Denver thing. I didn't know if I could talk about that, but he just said it, so now I can talk about it.
I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, because we haven't officially met anyone in person from Strange Famous.
Yeah,
we were supposed to go have dinner once with Jake with Cast One when we were in Kentucky once, but
he's the man, dude.
I guess we haven't really. But so that Denver show, we're going to be there, and I'm stoked to I'm glad that I'm just stoked to meet everybody in person. Like, you know, the whole pandemic thing sort of. We met so many people in the last 2 years, but it's like weird to think we haven't actually like shared the same breathing air together. It's just it's weird.
It's such a weird thing.
I have to say, I'm really, I was nervous when he held up that sign, because he wrote in that the Denver show was April 17th, but then he vocalized that it was June 17th. So I was like, that can't be next month.
Oh, wow.
I've done it wrong. Something's wrong.
Damn, that was good. I didn't even catch that. That's good. You caught that.
Like, oh no.
Yeah, so that's for everybody out there. June. Yeah, June.
Yeah, June.
And that's going to be such a huge show. That's just going to be awesome.
Oh, dude, awesome! Yeah, I can't wait.
This timer had just gone off. I'm going to ask you a few quick questions, and then we'll get in some plugs, and then we'll let you get out of here.
Right on, man.
Let me ask you a couple of Sophie's Choice questions. Here's one: the Green Dragon Tavern or the Wearin Tavern?
Damn, I don't know either.
Okay, the Green Dragon's on Union Street in the North End, and then Wearin Tavern's in Charleston. But they're they're like top they're
the places you go.
Old-timey bar.
Oh shit! Yeah, see, I don't really like hang out in Boston either. Man, yeah, I'm like boring these days. I guess I'm just.
What about Guild? What about Guild? Does that place still exist? Like, will you still pop over in there? I saw your post. We talked about it in the intro, but
yeah, I'll talk about Gilda's all day. It doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, okay.
So Gilda was 98, I believe, when she passed, which was this past month.
Right.
She passed in
February.
I think early February. Yeah. So Gilda's doesn't exist, and yeah, she just couldn't work anymore, but she lived upstairs, you know, it was her house.
Oh.
And that music video we did, I don't know if you caught that, it's called Fernet. Yeah. That's just like the best way to show anyone what that place was like. Just because cool. You know, kind of like captured that moment. But dude, it was the best. It was like she was like my grandmother, you know what I mean? Like I would just stop by and hang out with her, and she would text me. She's 95 years old, texting me. I told in the intro, I was telling everyone, like, you know, whoever's listening, just to go look at your post, your Instagram post, because it's a touching story, and what you wrote it up, like just how you explained your relationship with her and everything on there. It's thanks, man. I mean, I love that lady. She was the shit, and but she was, you know, she was always still dancing, and she loved jazz music. She would like host these like 18-piece jazz nights in her little house / bar, and the ceiling was like barely 6 feet, so people just crammed in there. And she was like the epitome of like living her life until the very last moment. And
98, that's good. That's some good time on this planet.
Oh yeah, dude, she was the shit. But so I like teared up because I drove past the place, and I wanted to thank you guys too for I didn't even say this yet, and I was gonna say, but I appreciate you guys being accommodating with the rescheduling because my friend Brian, my best friend Brian, passed away, brain cancer.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. That's been almost 2 months now, but anyway, going to see him at the hospital like one of the last days I saw him, and then I look over, I'm driving by Gilda's, and it's like all redone. It's like a brand new. And I was like, God damn it, this sucks. I want to never come back to this town again, you know. But
yeah. Wait, it's like a brand new. Is it a whole new bar?
Yeah. So the plan was for like there's a more popular restaurant like next door, and they bought it.
Oh.
And they
is that a place you think you'd ever be able to go into?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Even from the outside of it, I don't know. Maybe,
maybe, 15
but
years.
yeah, maybe I'll. After my buddy died, I got no reason to even go down there. My parents, I'll go see my folks. They're still in Wareham, Massachusetts. But shout out Gilda though. She was a legend. She was an absolute legend. May she rest in peace. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's an awesome story. I think people should go check that out. Who would you think would be a more fun date, Jennifer Coolidge or Jennifer Lawrence?
I don't know. I think I gotta just pick Jennifer Lawrence because she's bad. But the other lady, I don't know. I don't know if I like that other lady.
Oh, really? Something about her is so interesting to me. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
she mostly plays characters that are like these real ditzy characters, but apparently she's not that way in real life at all. So it's very intriguing to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jennifer Lawrence. I think.
Okay.
I think Jennifer Coolidge might be a little too much for me.
Have you ever had an encounter with an actual skunk, or had been a victim of of an animal attack?
Skunks, yeah, a couple times with dogs. Not me, but like you gotta, the dog gets sprayed.
Yeah,
and then you gotta deal with that.
Do you do the tomato or the milk bath?
It's tomato, I think. It was
tomato and clam chowder.
Yeah, it was all Manhattan clam chowder. Yeah. Oh shit! It's like just be worse. You might as well just leave him stinking as a skunk. Yeah, shit. That happened like twice, not in a very long time.
Oh man!
But like,
where you're at, like, are there a lot of skunks out there, or?
Yeah, there is actually. Yeah, there's actually a lot. Yeah, when I was in Boston, that's more rats. Where I was at, terrible, like big rats out in. You guys been to Boston or no?
Not yet. It's our one. It's like the spot that we have not. We've been through.
We haven't been north of New York City.
Oh, that's
right.
Yeah,
I'm down to hang out with you guys. I like from this interview, you could probably tell I'd be the worst tour guide of Boston, but I don't know where to go. I know where this dive bar is and this good pizza, but
that's okay. We know how to travel.
Yeah, we're pretty good travelers.
But that's dope. I don't know. Yeah, well, there's one part of Boston that just has the biggest rats that you'll ever see, but
you never been attacked by one of them rats?
No, but I'm terrified of them. And that album that you mentioned, Chilling Will Kill You.
Yeah.
There was a period where I was living in that same part of Boston, and there was mice that used to come up through the stove top.
Oh my God.
So we call those the dark days. We try not to go back there. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was one time my ex-girlfriend woke up with a mouse in her hair.
Oh God, I would have died.
and she ran out onto Harvard Ave in the middle of the night. And sometimes you gotta listen to the signs in the universe, because that was pretty much the end of our relationship. That was like,
gnarly.
Yeah, it was gnarly. Yeah, those were the dark days for sure.
I could have ended the best relationship.
Yeah. Oh,
like frankly, yeah. I would be just like, no, sorry, goodbye.
Yeah, that was the end.
Man, it's awesome it was awesome to like chat with you.
Yeah.
I end the shows usually with like a philosophical question. But I was struggling to think of like what I could do philosophically. So I came up with these two show enders.
Whatever, yeah. I mean, you could ask both of them.
Well, I
probably won't know either of them, but
right. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Who are the two guys from the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. Are they still alive? And that's the 500. They made off with nearly $500 million worth of artwork.
Those one guys, Boston.
Yeah, they have 3 original Rembrandts.
Art heist.
Yep.
Guys.
Oh wow.
Are they still? Because that was 1980
They're still at large.
something. Yeah, they never figured it out. $500 million worth of artwork from that museum.
Damn,
What do they call it? It's called the Boston Heist.
Art
the Boston Art Heist.
Or gallery or
Yeah.
Well, the reason I asked that is because we live in this small town in Hannibal, and there's a rumor this guy that lives here in town that owns businesses.
Wait, you're saying he's out there?
That he's
where you guys are at?
One of them.
No shit.
If you look at the drawing, what are they called, Adrian? The sketches of the heist guys.
Yeah.
One of them looks exactly like this guy who lives here.
the sketches are pretty bad, though.
The sketches are bad, but it's just been this rumor, and a friend of mine has been in his base. He's got these weird properties, but he's been in his basement and said he saw a Rembrandt down there.
Wow.
Now I don't.
That's amazing.
It's probably not true, but it's a really great story in this town because he owns this. I won't go too heavy but he owns these places, and it's almost. I've said that he's washing money because he owns these businesses that are never quite done. Mm-hmm. And when you talk to him, he's always telling you how much they made that day, just letting you know.
And they're cash only business.
Yeah, his cash only business. So he's always
interesting.
Yeah, he's always we did this amount today.
That's all adding up too. I mean,
I know.
I might. Actually, my main gig is for my job is I'm a writer for a true crime podcast, and
oh really?
Yeah, that's my gig. So you got me thinking. I might have to maybe I'll cover that one.
Investigate. Yeah, we gotta come stay at our little Airbnb.
We got an Airbnb up here. That's also something I offered all the guests. Wow. Free stay at the Airbnb anytime you're in Hannibal.
Wait,
Missouri.
what's the podcast? I'm sorry that I don't know this.
Oh no, it's all good. Yeah, I'll shout that out too because it's like a big part of my life these days. Invisible Choir. Invisible Choir. Yeah, so I'm the
check that out for sure. What I'm gonna let you go, but I want to know this band because I didn't know. It's called O Dakota, right?
O Dakota, right? Yeah, yep.
It's not similar to your rap style, I say, but I guess it probably is.
No, not at all. Yeah, not at all. That's cool that you even know about that. But
yeah, I checked it out. It's awesome.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah.
What do you call that music? I was trying to call it indie or something. I don't know. What do you?
Oh man, I have no idea because the genre shit's so weird. Yeah. I don't know. Post melodic hardcore, maybe.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know. If I want to get all,
But you're the lead singer in that band?
Yeah. So we started that project. Basically, that was my homie that passed, and that was our, he had cancer for 6 years, and they told him he was going to live 3, and he lived 6. So he totally did the best he could. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, that project was basically born out of all right, we want to make music with our homie before it's too late type shit.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So if you watch the videos, the guitarist, the redhead dude, that was my homie Brian. And I mean, you could even see the guy went through I don't know, 10 brain surgeries or something. He's 33 years old when he died. But yeah, so that was that project. And I don't know. We're not, that was, I don't know if I think we're going to keep going with that because we've got some guitars from him that are still recorded, so I would like to keep his legacy alive in that way.
Yeah, but like you said, it was kind of put together so that you could make music with him before he had passed. Yeah, that's awesome. That's some good forethought there. That was good thing.
Yeah, for sure. And the band before that was called Treatment, so it was literally treatment, cancer treatment.
Same group guys too, or?
Yeah, a little different cast, a couple different members, 1 or 2, but essentially the same thing. Maybe a little bit heavier, I guess. But so no, that's a lot of fun, man. I think we're gonna try to get the band back together the best we can, and at least make it a studio thing. Those remaining guitars, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was good. It was I don't know, shit. If music's worth anything, it's worth that, right? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Well, it's probably what gave him those extra 3 years too.
Yeah, I gave him something he loved playing guitar. I gave him something to look forward to, and take your mind off of it for just a moment.
Take your mind off of it, yeah.
Yeah,
fuck cancer all the way.
Yeah.
Adrian, were you gonna say something before I had cut you off, or did you, or not?
Oh, I was just. Is it? You're saying Dakota?
Dakota.
Yep. It's like O apostrophe DAKODA.
Like an Irish.
O Dakota.
Like Irish.
Yeah.
Like
O'Malley.
Yes. Okay.
O Dakota. Yeah.
Well, since that my philosophical question we didn't really get anywhere with the Boston guy. Here's how it's a silly one. But which armrest is yours in a movie theater or an airplane?
They're all mine.
It's just a bizarre. Why not have the? I mean, I know you're trying to make space, but like, really, what do you? Yeah, I come from a let everyone get their food first, and then that's part of my family culture. So I'll sit on an airplane and I'm bunched up.
Yeah.
Unless I'm sitting next to Adrian.
It's hard for you guys because you look at you're both broad-shouldered, right. So you're gonna take up the whole seat, and no matter where you put your arms, unless you're crossed over.
But who does get the right to it?
Oh, I don't know. I think.
Do you get if you're in a 3-seater? Do you get one?
I think whoever is it's usually the person that's just more dominant and assertive that takes it, right? I think I don't know, but my whole thing is I just got to be on the aisle because I just pee so much.
Oh yeah.
So I hate flying, so I'm probably having a couple whiskeys, and
then you gotta really pee.
I'm just peeing the whole time. So I'm just pissing people off. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So that's
I get that.
Yeah, that's my
main thing. Knees lock up, so I'm I just gotta get up. I'll just go pee. My knees are locked.
Yeah, and I can't sleep on a plane. I just have this weird. I can't do it. Well, I just won't even try. I have this weird thing with people looking at me.
While you're asleep?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's maybe I don't want to be vulnerable in that state, but it's also probably the true crime thing. People just, not that anyone's going to kill you on a plane, but
slip a Black Widow down your mouth.
I don't know. Ever since starting that job, I go to the grocery store different. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of looking around a little different. You know what I mean? But, so that's probably my thing. I just got to give me the aisle seat and I'm good,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, how do you prefer people to stay informed with what you're up to? Do you have do you have albums coming out in the future? What can we wrap with as far as plug wise?
Yeah, for sure. I think Instagram is probably the best way to go. It's just early adopted, one word. To be honest, man, it's really the podcast is a huge thing for me now. So if people are interested in true crime, go check out Invisible Choir. Very passionate about that.
True crime. She'll probably love it.
She listens all day.
Yeah, she loves it.
Yeah, so I'm the lead writer, producer over there. So I'm got my hands full with that. And admittedly, music, I've been working on some singles, and there's gonna be an album in the future. But it's the podcast is taking up a lot of my time. But definitely more music to come. Hopefully sooner than later. But Instagram's the best way. And then I'm just stoked about that. I'm stoked to meet you guys out there too. That Denver show.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I gotta have a conversation with Sage about it. But we're trying to figure out if some way we can do our show, just not to make that show about our show, but just. Since all the artists are going to be there, we could do I don't know. I got to talk to him about it, but that's kind of something we're trying to do.
Yeah, because I watched the episode you guys did with him, and I remember you guys were talking about that. So that would be dope. I always really love when people do live painting during a show. If you couple that with the music, I always think that's the dopest shit. So, thank you. That drawing is fucking so cool. And
I'll get this. Like I always say, I'll get it way more detailed for you. I can't get it to the top right in 45 minutes. But
no. I mean, it's such a cool concept that you guys got going on, and I just wanted to say thanks for having me on because, just to even be, it's an honor. The cast that you guys bring on and all the people, some of those figures are people that I, looked up to growing up with. You got Mr. Dibbs and Slug and all those guys. A lot of strange famous dudes as well. It's kind of the same situation. A lot of those dudes I never met in person.
Right. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. And we're in Denver, that'll be sick. Kaz One is shout out to him because I know you guys were supposed to. He's like one of the funniest motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. He's like he's out of his mind. But yeah,
I get some fun text from him just out of the blue.
Yeah,
like,
dude, he just cracks me up like nobody else. So yeah, it'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to that. That'll be sick.
Yep, June 17th.
Yeah.
Right? Did I say that?
Yeah.
June 17th.
Not
Yep.
April, June.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you can get your hands on it, but if you can find some high C ecto cooler somewhere, pound a few of those for me.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I think that shit's like defunct now, but
It's just water and sugar.
yeah. Growing up, that was the shit though. Those juice boxes. That was the shit. Yeah, I feel bad. I couldn't like think because I was never a big comic guy, to be honest. Like creatures, but I have these like whatever Ninja Turtles and like Woody the Woodpecker, obviously, and like
Woody Woodpecker's so dope, and no one ever really talks about him. So I was glad you said. And when I ask people, I'm just like trying to grab for anything. I always like doing the cartoon because they're a little easier to like just sketch out here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but it's cool because that's just like that was like my childhood, like that shit. You know what I mean?
He's pulling Slimer out of the high C, so
I love it.
It was awesome hanging with you this morning. Have a great rest of your day today.
So yeah, thank you guys so much. It was a pleasure. I really appreciate you guys having me on here.
Yeah, thank you so much. I look forward to hearing some of your writing on the on this podcast. I'm going to check it out.
Please do. Yeah, you won't hear my voice, but I do pretty much the majority of the writing there. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, all right, have a great rest of your day today. Thanks for joining us on the show.
Dope.
Nice to meet you.
See you guys in Denver. Nice to meet you too.
Let's go camping in a sea of trees. Walk in the darkness just to see who leaves. Try and talk me down from an evergreen. Use my last breath to talk down to G.O.D. He ain't respond, never did give a shit when it came to me. Well, guess that's proof.
Oh, you know what I should have asked? How do you go about getting a writing gig on a true crime podcast? I don't know. That's interesting to me. I don't know how that comes. I mean, unless it was like your some friends or like you started in a. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. He's probably interested in it to begin with, so he already probably has that natural instinct to try to like solve.
But what a
problems.
cool gig to just get. I don't know.
And then he's already a writer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's
It seems
cool.
like it'd go hand in hand. One thing when you guys were talking about escape rooms.
Right.
It's something I've always wanted to do.
An escape room?
An
Really?
escape room, but I'm too scared that I'm too dumb.
Oh.
So I'm like the same reason I don't like to play board games.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm like, oh, whatever's right in front of me, I miss it. I just feel like I miss it. So I'm just scared that they'd be like, wow.
Yeah.
They didn't get any of that at all.
Yeah. No,
I really wanna go.
Yeah, I'm like very competitive and in games I want to be really good at them. But yeah, I fear that I can't, like I've seen video like stuff or like when people are doing it, I'm like, how did they even think that?
I know.
Why would you even think, oh, there's the clue there? I don't know exactly how they work.
I feel like they at a escape room place, they'd probably make the clues somewhat obvious, but I miss the most obvious things.
I miss obvious stuff all the time.
We would just be like, can we have some help?
I overthink.
Here.
I overthink. So yeah, I would. That's what my worry is. I'd overthink the obvious.
That's what I think, or I miss it completely. I just think differently than others. Like I would have to go around to see what's right in front of me, but.
Hey, do you remember this high C? This ecto cooler high C? Oh, yeah.
Well, that was too expensive for my house.
Oh.
We had Kool-Aid. We didn't get juice boxes.
Kool-Aid.
Individual juice.
Wait, remember?
No, I didn't get individual anything.
No. The Kool-Aids came in the little
plastic things.
The same package that when you get seeds in. When you get and you rip it and pour it in. But those were only you could make a whole picture with one of those, right?
And they were like back then they were like 5 cents a packet.
Oh man, have I told this story to you? I'll tell it real quick and then we'll get out of here. I know we're bored, but one time my dad was taking a bath. We had a bath in the house that I grew up in. We didn't have a shower.
No, a bathtub shower.
Oh, was it a shower in it? Oh, I think it was just a bathtub.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. And I was maybe 9, 8, I don't know. I was young. And my dad was taking a bath, and he yells at me like, Josh, grab that picture.
Why did he yell Josh?
Oh, sorry. Well, shit. So my first name is Josh, but my middle name is Ty, and I've gone by Ty for my artwork my whole life. So there you go, everyone. If you ever wonder,
under the curtain.
Yeah, under the curtain, yeah. So he yells to me, and I'm like, he's like, bring me that picture. I'm like, where is it, Dad? I'm terrified of my dad, So he's like, it's underneath that cabinet in the kitchen. I'm fucking in the kitchen looking for a framed picture. I'm like, I'm panicking, like I'm fucking panicking because I can hear he's getting frustrated.
Like you do.
Yeah, like I do with my kids. Yeah, not as bad. Like my dad was scary. I'm not scary at all. But yeah, I'm like, what does he need a picture for in the bath? And I was terrified, and he just kept getting more and more pissed. Well, obviously, I mean, I know now, but even when I say it now, I'm like, a picture? What do you mean a picture? But yeah, we used to have this yellow...
A picture.
But it's spelt the same, isn't it? Yeah, it's spelt the same. A picture of...
A P-I-T.
Oh, a picture. Well, shit, now I'm getting fucked. Wait, it is a picture. P-I-T-C-H-E-R.
Yeah. And how do you spell picture?
P-I-C-T-U-R-E. Oh, shit, yeah. No, even when I've told that story before, and I'm still calling it a picture, but it is a picture. Yeah, we had this.
But the way he said it, you never know.
We had a brown picture.
He had quite the accent.
And shit. And it was one that we always made our Kool-Aid in. Mm-hmm. But every once in a while, because he had he had full on afro, so he washing hair for him was a whole other experience. But he would use that to wash his hair with, because we did not have a shower. It was only a bath in this house.
It's kind of funny that you guys didn't have just a pitcher or big cup in there just for the bathroom.
Yeah, I don't.
You also made the Kool-Aid out of this.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I can vividly, if I can find a picture of it, I'll share it.
Yeah.
I can vividly see exactly a picture of that picture.
Yes.
And it's like kind of brown in color. Yeah, I don't know. But holy cow, I was terrified. Like, I thought I was going to get my ass beat.
I can imagine.
I don't even know if I ended up getting it for him. Like, he maybe had to get out of the tub and go get it or something. Because what the hell? Why am I looking for a picture? Well, all right. Well, so listen, make sure you check out all of Early Adopted's music, or as we know them as E or EA Sports, or Early or
Wait, EA
Adopted.
Sports? Isn't that a
No, I'm
EA
joking. I know,
Sports?
but yes, it is. But Early Adopted, remember earlier we were talking about shortening of names. And then, check out Strange Famous Records, always, strangefamousrecords.com, all of those, because he is an official Strange Fame MC. Upcoming episodes with Kaylin from Wheelchair Sports Camp, Crayola, and Barfly of Old Dominion. That's we booked that up thanks to Andy McMore bringing it to my attention, and then I reached out. And anyway, that's it for me. Adrian, do you have anything you want to say? Thank you, Early Adopted, for joining us. That was awesome. Thanks for chatting with us, Adrian. Anything? Any final words?
Nope.
I watched Chris Rock's
Bus Driver. He's one of my top. He's like up there. You guys.
Bus Driver?
You guys were talking about your top people.
Rappers?
MCs. Yeah, I think he can't fail.
Driver? No,
I think the Bus Driver is one who just like hits it every freaking time. Every time I hear one of his songs, I'm like,
it's easy to not fail when you make such experimental sounds like he does. Like, it's very specific.
And just his flow, his cadence, everything. I really like Bus Driver.
Yeah, he's pretty perfect.
Yeah, that's all.
Shoot.
Okay.
Well, I was going to say, go check out the Chris Rock's Netflix. I've never liked Will Smith, so.
Did you watch it?
I did. It's a stand-up comedy.
Interesting. I would have watched that.
Oh shit! Sorry.
That's okay.
You went to bed a little early, and I was like, shoot. I had woke up, and I was like,
No, that's good. It's good to know.
It's funny.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, and he says he doesn't go off the whole thing about Will and
But
Jada.
of course he addresses it.
He does at the end of the show, and it's great because I do not like Will Smith.
No, you never have.
And all right, well, from all of us here, I'd like to wish you happy drawing, happy conversing, and God bless my friend. No, wait, not God bless my friend, but God bless my friends. How's that?
Silly. Okay,
Happy drawing, happy conversing, and God bless my friend. All right, everybody. Do we need to say any of the at Art by Ty social media?
Find us everywhere at Art by Ty. And at Old Blue. Or no, what is this podcast called?
It's DOD45.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
DOD45.
Thank you for joining in on yet another episode of the DOD45 show. Please hit the subscribe or follow button so that you never miss an episode. You can even go one step further by leaving us a review on the YouTube stream or on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or wherever it is that you stream our show from. You can find me at Art by Ty on all the socials or at artbyty.com. And if you'd like to follow the DOD45 show on social media, we're at DOD45W on Instagram, or you can go over to our website at DOD45.com where you can shoot us an email, join our mailing list, and watch all of our past episodes. Consider joining us for a live chat on the YouTube premieres of episodes every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Peace.